Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Nula Knows Nothing. I'm your host Nula and this is episode 9 of the Nula Knows Nothing podcast. The first thing that I want to say is I have changed locations again. If you saw my previous video to this video, which was last week's video, you would have seen that I was at my desk, but I've changed it this time because I don't know, I quite like the plant. I was missing the plant energy that it was giving off, and yeah, my room's kind of tidy, so that's very good. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well. My mum and dad have just, not my mum and dad, my mum and my brother have just gone to my nan and granddad's, and my dad is still asleep, I think. So I'm filming this video on Sunday, and I have a video prepared for, well, by the time this comes out, it would have been last week's episode. I've just sorted out and scheduled on YouTube, but I'm filming this video the Sunday before last week's Friday video. If that makes any sense. You guys didn't really need to know that, but I feel like it was kind of good just to share with you guys that I make these videos 2 weeks in advance, so whatever happens to me, I'm always like on track and everything, because I have had a bit of I've had like 2 weeks off, which I'm a bit annoyed about, but it's okay. It's only like 1 week. I think that means I missed, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things, but for me, I really I really just want to do well with this podcast and everything, and yeah, I don't know, I want to do really well. Also, I hope you guys are liking the thumbnails. I did make a big point of it in last week's episode at the very beginning. I also made a shorts on it. Here can be the shorts, or here, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying that. Today's sort of topics that I wanted to go over is how to have the best summer ever, or how to make the most of summer 2025 in particular, and talking about the Traitors, because I feel like, should I just go straight into Traitors because I've just been watching it? I feel like that would be that would make the most sense. Let's start off with the Traitors. So if you're watching this visually, you would know that there's like more sunlight coming in now. I've just opened my windows, or my shutters, so there you go. And pretty much all of my following is on YouTube, so there we go. If you want to go check out my Spotify, go check it out. It'll be linked below, and it's also linked in my bio just on YouTube. So yeah. So the Traitors is, if you don't know, it is a game show which has now been streamed. Well, you can stream it on BBC iPlayer, and it's basically there are faithfuls and there are traitors. The faithfuls have to try find the traitors. The traitors pretend to be faithfuls, yada yada yada. I just want to say that if you don't know what traitors are, it is incredible. It's amazing. I love it so much. I binge watched the latest New Zealand series of it with my mum. I don't know, I think it was like a week ago. I binge watched it with her in like 2 weeks, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, it's just too good to miss. And yeah, so there's the UK version, there's the New Zealand version, and the American version. The American version me and my mum are watching right now. It is really good. Spoilers ahead. Caroline, I love Caroline so much in American Traitors. I love her different like expressions and stuff. Like she really follows her heart, I feel like. And I really like that about her, because I kind of feel like I resonate maybe with her. Like I'm not that great at socializing, and like I've never been the normal one. I don't know, I feel like I just would rather be by myself and stuff. But I mean, I think I love how Caroline was blurting out, what is her name? Is her name Diane? Let's just call her Diane for now. Diane was, I feel like her name's not Diane though. Is it Denise? I don't know, let's just call her Diane. So Diane, I feel like that's not her name. I'm gonna search it up and then I'll tell you guys. So the lady's name who I was trying to talk about, her name is Danielle, not Diane. I knew there was something wrong about that. But basically, Caroline was shouting at Danielle across the round table, which they have like banishment ceremonies every single night. That's basically when a faithful can get out a traitor. But then every night the traitors meet in their like turret and murder a faithful. Yeah, they build lots of money throughout the game and everything. So basically, Danielle was making rumours about Caroline, that she was talking about other people and being like, I think they're a traitor, I think they're a traitor, I think Brittany's a traitor. Which is crazy because they literally made like a slight alliance type of thing earlier on, like the night before in the turret at midnight. So there's lots of like backstabbing and everything, and West, well, I feel like his name is West, but it's Wes, and it feels weird to say that for some reason. I don't really know why, but oh well. But yeah, basically West got out, and now the traitors, well, not the traitors, but now the faithfuls are all just like, like I don't think they know where to like look, because I haven't actually watched that. I don't know what episode I'm actually on the USA Traitors, but I'm on an episode. I'm not like crazy far in. I'd say I'm in like the middle though, or like a bit before the middle, because West just got out. And yeah, it's actually crazy because Derek, he wanted to get out Boston Rob, and who was on Survivor, I think. I don't know what this Survivor chat is all about, but I really want to watch it now, because there was like a different version of Survivor which some random presenter who I forgot their name did in the UK, but I think it could be similar to that, but at the same time it could be completely different. So don't hold me accountable for that. I won't hold myself accountable for that either. But yeah, what is his name? Derek, he really wants to get out of Boston Rob, and because he thinks that he's a traitor and Derek is a faithful and Rob's actually a traitor, and Rob is getting out of it every single time. Like, it's actually crazy how much everyone's listening to him. I think because he has so much control over the game, and now that Robbie, is his name Robbie? I feel like it's not. Derek. Why did I think Derek was called Robbie? I have no clue. But yeah, now Derek doesn't have his friend Wes, so he can't actually talk about the certain things with Wes now, because Wes is gone and Derek's all alone, and now Boston Rob is still out there trying to catch all these traitors as a faithful, which is not a faithful, he's a traitor. And yeah, I'm just really loving it at the minute. The New Zealand one was actually really good as well. That was the series that I had just finished watching. The latest New Zealand one, which me and my mum completed in 2 weeks. That was a really good one. I think his name was Noel, and who else was in there, but I don't actually remember. But Noel was kept on getting like pressurized, or just like, he was a faithful and everyone thought that he was a traitor, and it was so sad. And I don't actually remember. Oh no, there was Jason. Oh no, Jason was really good faithful actually. Oh no, and then there was, oh my god, no, I forgot. But okay, wait, let me search it up. Okay, so there was Bailey, who was literally an incredible traitor. Mark, I love Mark so much. He was literally playing the whole game as it came. Bree was actually really kind of scary. Oh, and Joel. That sounded a lot like Joel. We are not back in the, Joel is currently dead in The Last of Us, if you didn't know, and I'm really sad about that, but we're not talking about Joel. Who else stood out to me? Utah. So basically, Mark had suspicion on someone, I don't know. Mark was a faithful, and he had suspicion on someone, on Ciale, I think. So then Mark gave Utah like a note saying about that. Or maybe he was saying how, wait, who was it? Wait, what? I'm actually so lost. Oh no, Ben? Ben also became a traitor. Okay, maybe on the note that Mark wrote down, maybe it was saying that Bailey's the new traitor or something, I don't know, but New Zealand Traitors is actually crazy. I've watched season 2 of that. I don't think I've watched season 1 yet, but I've seen the UK one, love so much, but there's also a new one coming out for UK, and I'm actually so excited about it. Alan Carr's gonna be on there, a comedian who I forgot his name, but he was on Last One Laughing, also a YouTuber who I don't watch, but it's kind of cool that they do YouTube. Okay, so I think I've done like enough, what's it called, like traitor chat there, because I really do want to do, like, for these videos, I really want to do like short kind of maybe 20 to 25, 30-minute long batches of podcasts every single week. Or maybe do like 2 a week or something, just because then I'm more like on track and everything, and I can do so much more. Like, there's 12 months in a year, so that means I would have 48 videos uploaded if there's 4 weeks in, and I upload once a week there's 4 weeks in every 1 month. So if you gotta do 12 times 4, or would you, I don't know, and that would be 48. So I think this is adding up. I'm not sure, I'm not that great at maths, but I'm pretty sure that was the correct thing. So I would have 48 videos out every single year if I continued this. And I've already kind of messed it up this year because, first of all, I haven't even started. I didn't start at the start of the year, and I also missed a few weeks off as well, but I was in a bit of a rut, so can't really blame myself. I just needed time away, and it was a bit chaotic. My brain was literally bonkers. Also, last week's video, which now would be last week's, not last week for me, because that would have been 2 weeks ago. Now, this is really confusing, but basically I was complaining a lot last podcast about my sports day, and that's kind of when it all kind of went bad. That's why I didn't, and I kind of got into my little rut. That's why I didn't post really any stuff like that week, or maybe 2 weeks, I'm not actually sure, but I've adapted and adopted a new upload time, which I think is decent, for not only myself but for the viewers, which is you guys as well. Oh wow, there's actually lots of echo in this room. If you did see my last video as well, you would have known that I was talking about a microphone that I really want to get. I don't know what microphone I want to get, but I do want to get a new one, because I feel like I just need to get a new one. Even if it's just one that I maybe have on my shelf or something, maybe I could just buy that and see. Literally, who knows? So, as I was saying before, stuff to do with the like batches of videos, I really want to do like good videos, and I feel like I need to be like conscious of maybe potentially a timetable, because I do have summer holidays. By the time this video comes out, it's going to be summer holidays, and I'm so excited. I'm probably going to make a video on that night even. I know I'm going to make lots of videos in the summer, and I'm gonna have hopefully lots to talk about, but I'm not actually sure, because I feel like I'm gonna keep myself inside a lot, and I kind of want to be exposed to different conversations and stuff, because I feel like school kind of does allow me to like hear different conversations without even being in the conversation, which I personally think is really great, because you can just think about it by yourself, then you can hop into that other conversation that these people are talking about, and you can think about it in your head. Maybe say something. I don't say anything at all. Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm talking about now. I've kind of lost my trail of thought, but that is okay. I think I will actually maybe find a microphone that I could get or something. I don't want to get a crazy cheap one, but I don't want to get a really expensive one and it to not be great. Like, if I were to get a expensive one, I would probably get like a proper microphone, not just one that you attach onto your shirt. So maybe I should wait and do that. I'm not actually sure. Or I could wait until my birthday. But at the same time, I really just want to up level the microphone levels, you know? because I feel like it could be really like much better. So like all of my videos, well, this is probably going to be like the middle of the video right now, so, well, I'm only guessing, I'm not actually sure. I feel like this is going to be a very short video because I don't really have much to say, but I do want to get this stuff out for the last day, because I feel like it will kind of be good because everyone will be off school in, you know, the UK. Maybe some before, maybe some later. My brother's already off school. I have 2 more weeks, but by the time this comes out, we're good. Like, I'm gonna be on holiday, so that's great. But yeah, I wanted to get like some sort of summer planned video out for you guys, just because I feel like it's kind of just good to be in sync with like not only the content that I'm creating, but also like the seasons and everything, like the seasons in real life. And I'm not saying like podcast life is different than normal life, I'm not saying that, because it's all kind of like intertwined. I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't know, but I'm in a really comfy outfit. I have my fake Uggs on and I have my comfiest Vans socks on ever. They're great and they're amazing. These slippers though, they look like Uggs. They're not actually. They're so comfortable. They kind of give Christmas vibes, although they kind of give Christmas vibes because they have some red on them. That is okay. Yeah, I feel like I might actually just, I keep on going back to the idea of getting a new mic, but I feel like I genuinely need to. So I might actually do that. Oh, maybe for the Friday, what I was saying about the upload time, maybe I was supposed to say like, I'm uploading Friday 4 p.m. Not only is it good for me, but it's good for you guys hopefully, because you'll be done. And the reason why I'm doing like how to make the most of summer video plus the Traitors is because it's now summer, and it kind of links not only to the algorithm, which is really sad, but also it's kind of fun, like just thinking about summer. But at the same time, I feel like I'm more of a winter person. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just the certain clothes that I wear. But yeah, I'm also going, oh, to do with the, what's it called? The timetable of when I should like film and everything. I am going away to Croatia, so I might actually bring my GoPro with me and maybe film a bit, and maybe put that into a shorts or something. And I'll probably also film a podcast out there, because maybe in the kitchen or something, because I do have, and maybe before then I could get a microphone and hopefully that would work. But basically I'm going to Croatia, so I have, by the time this video comes out, I have a week until I go on holiday, and then I stay there for a week. So I'll have to make a video after this one, but maybe next weekend, and that'll be when I'm in Croatia vlog. I'm gonna have to have a Friday video because I'm probably gonna be really tired and not gonna want to film. So I'm gonna have to make 2 videos during this week and next week, which is fine. I can just make 2 videos, well, one video a week, which is simple, and that's not including this one. So I'm technically making 3 videos in 2 weeks. So that's kind of fun though. I have school still for 2 more weeks, but it's okay because it's only 2 weeks and I have a break, and then I come back and it's year 11, yay. But that is why we need to make the most of summer 2025, and this is where I'm gonna start talking about this, because this is the main part of the video, which is probably gonna be the shortest amount of time. I'll probably just put it as the thumbnail because it's interesting and eye-catching. Number 1, just get off your phone. Potentially, I heard this thing on a different YouTube video. Okay, you guys, I've just opened blind, but I heard this thing on a different video, like on a YouTube video, and it basically said, well, this guy was explaining how to slow down your days, you need to try something new. Like whether that's, I don't know, like journaling in the morning or making different breakfast every few days. And he was saying this, and I think this is an interesting thing to add into your summer and how to make the most of summer, because to slow it down, it would mean that it would feel longer, right? So if you connect what this guy's saying in his video to how to make the most of summer, you would make the summer even longer, which is great, which is everyone's dream. Sadly, it's not that way, but we can hope and imagine. And what I was saying is just get off your phone and try new things. Getting off your phone not only benefits you mentally, but it just allows you to have a bit of a detox within yourself and think to yourself, because we consume so much on the internet every single day. And I literally have just done last Friday, which is 2 days ago now, I literally have just done a presentation on how you're scrolling for happiness yet you'll never find it. And I was basically explaining how, you know, the overconsumption is crazy. I don't just say that, but I don't actually remember what I've said, but I do remember that 8 to 10-year-olds spend around 6 hours a day online, 11 to 14-year-olds spend 9 hours a day online, and 15 to 18-year-olds spend 7.5 hours a day online. And it is recommended that 5 to 17-year-olds should only spend 2 hours a day online, but they're obviously exceeding those limits, and it is terrifying. I also saw something horrific on the football, and it was literally just these two kids on their iPads. And I don't know what it is with iPad kids, but I feel like they give you a look, or they have a weird look on their face that's absolutely filled with boredom, and they've just consumed so much, and now they're in the real world and they're like, what is this? It's supposed to be better. You can make things better on the phone but not in real life. What is going on? That's their brain. It's messy out there. I'm glad they put them on record though, because it just proves like my mum was saying how I'd be so embarrassed if I was their parent, and I agree, if I was their parent, which that would kind of be weird, but if I was their parent, I wouldn't even allow them on the iPad in the first place. And they had ear defenders on and were looking at their iPads, and they're at a football game. They were watching the Women's Euros, England against France. By the way, England, we gotta fix up a little bit. That was sloppy play, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it was just weird. It was a weird match that. Can't really change it now, can we? Gotta wait until the next one, which I think is the Netherlands, which I don't actually know when though. Okay, so I'm going to try and stick to the main cause of this video, which is how to make the most of summer again. And I personally think just try new things, even just going somewhere different, whether that's as small as going to a new restaurant, trying a different cuisine for the first time, a whole new cuisine for the first time, try different coffee, bake something at home. I don't know why this is all food related. Or it could be as big as going to a new country, going to a new state if you're in America, or continent. Maybe go to Africa if you haven't, maybe go to New Zealand, to Australia, to Japan, to Canada, to Utah, to Kansas, literally. If you have the funds, just go. I haven't been to anywhere that I've just listed off. We're thinking about going to Canada and Japan. One of the two. I think we're leaning on Canada to go to the Men's World Cup, because that's going to be in New Mexico, the States, North America, South America, Mexico and Canada, I believe. But yeah, just trying something new and different as a whole, I think that's a cool experience. Or going to a cat cafe. I've wanted to go to a cat cafe for ages now. I still haven't. Maybe this summer's the right time to. Maybe I should go in this winter. I'm not actually sure, but just trying something new, doing something different with your time than you don't do already. I was gonna say be different, which yes you should be. Yes you should be different, but don't be crazy different that you're scared of it. Maybe adapt to new habits potentially, stop scrolling on your phone in the morning, instead go on a walk or make a smoothie. Music definitely affects our mood a lot. I think if I'm listening to sad music and I'm already sad, I'm gonna be more sad. If I listen to happy music or rap, I just feel like more like a bad bee, you know? I don't know, yeah, like, I really don't know what I'm saying for this video. It's a bit scattered, but you know what? It's a video and I can upload it, and I'm gonna do that because this is how we roll on this podcast. Hopefully I'm gonna invest in a new microphone, because as I was saying last episode, I'm using the microphone on my GoPro. So I'm gonna actually look, I feel like I'm just getting in my head about this microphone. I'm gonna now look up best microphone, well, best mini microphone or something like that. Okay, so they are extremely expensive. Oh my god, there's one which is like 1,000. One is 119, £99, £69, 139, 29, 119, £59, 161, 549, 117, £15. That looks a bit too cheap though. Okay, so there's a big like range and everything, so I don't actually know what I'm gonna get like that, but let's just put the phone down for a second. How to make the most of summer. I think try new things, switch up your routine, stop looking at your phone, touch grass, go into the real world. Maybe start something that you haven't started already. I feel like that's a very good idea, because with this podcast I was thinking, how do I even like go about this and stuff, because I was thinking, I need to make a new brand or something, which yes, of course, everything's really a brand. Everyone has a brand, they just don't know it. That's an interesting concept. Maybe I should do that for next week's video. Everyone has a brand, how to use that as your, or to your advantage or something. Yeah, maybe that's good, because like with this podcast, I didn't know that I was going to do this until 2 months ago when I started. Yeah, like I'm quite happy about it. I'm very excited. Also, drink lots of water. That's how you should make the most of summer. Drink water. Be healthy with what you're eating. Don't go all crazy, all out, like drinking, smoking, vaping, yada yada yada. It'll probably be easy to like get into those vibes, but if you're truly passionate about something, I believe you can go all the way with it. Like truthfully, because there's no better time to start than now, and now being summer, like the first day off, like what a better way to start, you know? And is there ever going to be a day to start? No, there's never going to be a right time to start something. You just have to do it, hope for the best, or just take time with it and just love what you're doing. Like this, I don't get many views on these, but at least I enjoy what I'm doing, and at least I have faith in myself and actually really enjoy making episodes like these, because I don't know what I would be doing without it. I'd probably be just picking up bad habits and not doing the right responsible thing. But I do think podcasting has kind of actually like helped me in my brain and my creativity actually, because it makes me think about like certain lighting that I should use and positioning and what's behind the shot, what's in front of the shot, what do I look like when I'm dressing, what does that present to the audience and everything. And also I love doing the thumbnails. The thumbnails are probably the best part about the whole like video and everything. Like it's honestly the best part for me. Yeah, I honestly love it so much. I don't actually know what I would say, so I think that might actually be the end of the video, which it feels like it's a really short video, but at the same time I've said that before and it was like 27 minutes or 35 minutes or something like that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please have a great summer and please enjoy it as much as you can. I have 6 weeks off, I think, so that's about a month and a bit, like a month and a half off, which is a long time. So I don't actually know whether I have that much time off, but I really hope you enjoy your summer. I really hope you guys enjoy the content I'm posting over the summer. If you want to try something new, literally just do it. Like, what is stopping you? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel below, or follow on Spotify if you're listening, so you don't miss any of my videos just like this one. I might even see you in Croatia in the next like month or something, so that's actually very exciting. And I'm also going to Ireland, so I could film there as well. Yeah, Bye guys.